30 years ago, we discovered the existence of planets outside our solar system. Scientific teams have been intensely dedicated to identifying planets that could be habitable. Although we do not know if any contain extraterrestrial life, that will be a future concern. So far, 8.8 billion planets with a size similar to Earth have been found in our galaxy, the Milky Way. Of these, more than 30 could be suitable for human life. What would happen if you just wanted to vacation in a very distant place? Where would you go if something happened to our beloved planet? Do you know how many habitable planets there are? But before learning about the 9 destinations that humanity could venture to someday, click the subscribe button and activate your notifications so you can stay up to date on all the new videos we upload. Let's continue. Number 9. Kepler-62e. Researchers from Harvard University suggest that Kepler-62e has very cloudy skies and a warm, humid atmosphere that extends to the polar regions. This planet is 1.6 times larger than Earth. An exoplanet, for a quick explanation, is a planet that orbits a star outside our solar system. Now, back to Kepler-62e, it is believed to be a water world. The Kepler spacecraft discovered the Kepler-62 system 1,200 light-years from our planet. In 2009, NASA launched the Kepler Space Observatory to find Earth-sized planets orbiting other stars. Number 8. Kepler-62f. Just as our oceans are full of life, the water worlds of Kepler could also harbor organisms. The leader of the NASA team that discovered the Kepler planets suggests that because Kepler-62f and Kepler-62e are primarily water worlds, very advanced organisms could exist living in the water. Kepler-62f, which is 40% larger than Earth, has an orbit of 267 days and could be completely covered with water. Although its size may seem enormous, it is actually the smallest known exoplanet in the habitable zone of another star. A study revealed that Kepler-62f could be completely covered with water. Kepler-62f is the neighbor of Kepler-62e, and together they are the only 2 habitable planets in the Kepler-62 system. Number 7. Kepler-186f. If we lived on Kepler-186f, we would feel much colder than on Earth because it orbits a star cooler than the Sun. This planet, which is located in the habitable zone, is 10% larger than our planet and has been called Earth's cousin and second Earth. The habitable zone, in astrophysics, is defined as the distance from a star or the range of orbits around a star where liquid water can exist on a planet's surface. If a planet is too close to its star, it will be too hot and the water will evaporate. If it is too far away, it will be too cold and the water will freeze. It is possible that Kepler-186f has an atmosphere that keeps water in liquid state on its surface, which is essential for life as we know it on Earth. Kepler-186f, located 500 light-years away from our planet in the constellation of Cygnus, is an exoplanet that lies within the habitable zone of its star. Number 6. KOI 7711.01. Scientists at the SETI Institute warned that it would be premature to call KOI 7711.01 an Earth twin due to the uncertainty that persists regarding the composition of its atmosphere. Although this planet is situated in the habitable zone and receives a similar amount of radiation to what Earth receives from the Sun, in addition to orbiting a star similar to the Sun and being only 30% larger than our own planet, researchers have not yet determined with certainty the characteristics of its atmosphere. Located 1,700 light-years away, just beyond the Kepler system, KOI 7711.01 has captured interest as a potential Earth twin candidate, but more studies are needed to confirm this possibility. Number 5. Kepler-22b. NASA has discovered that Kepler-22b is 2.4 times larger than Earth and orbits a star similar to the Sun, which gives it an average temperature of 22 degrees Celsius, ideal for the presence of liquid water on its surface. The discovery of this planet was announced in December 2011, and it is about 600 light-years away from Earth. It was the first celestial body confirmed to be located within the habitable zone of its star. This makes it a fascinating object for research in the search for extraterrestrial life. However, the habitability of Kepler-22b has been a subject of controversy in recent years. Scientists have suggested that its size, nearly double that of Earth, and the probable constitution of a rocky core could affect its ability to sustain life as we know it. Although it is also believed that it could have an atmosphere with clouds, this has not yet been determined with certainty, whether its structure is rocky, gaseous, or liquid. Number 4. Gliese 581g. In September 2010, Gliese 581g was discovered just 20 light-years away from Earth. It is believed that this planet could be even more similar to our home than Kepler-22b, possibly offering optimal conditions for plants and animals. However, Gliese 581g presents a peculiarity. While one side always faces its main star, the other side of the planet remains in constant darkness. The habitable zone theoretically lies in the middle of these two faces, where it balances between light and shadow. Despite these promising characteristics, scientists are still unsure if the planet actually exists. Discovered by a team from the University of California, Santa Cruz, the initial finding has been the subject of constant study due to the lack of corroboration by independent scientific investigations, a common requirement to validate the existence of planets. So currently, both the habitability of Gliese 581g and its very existence are in question. Number 3. Ross 128b. In terms of astronomical distances, Ross 128b is considered to be in the vicinity of our planet, as it is only 11 light-years away from Earth. This exoplanet was discovered in 2017, generating great excitement among scientists who observed that the temperatures on its surface are comparable to those on our planet. Therefore, it is considered the second closest temperate world to us. Ross 128b orbits around a quiet star, which means it does not emit significant radiation towards the planet. However, due to its proximity to the star, it receives 38% more radiation than Earth. Despite this, some theorists suggest that Ross 128b could develop high-altitude clouds to reflect radiation back into space, thereby helping to avoid the greenhouse effect. Number 2. Proxima b. Proxima b is 1.3 times larger than Earth and is considered the closest temperate world to our planet, meaning you would experience similar temperatures if you traveled there. This sounds quite comfortable, and it is only 4 light-years away. This is because Proxima b orbits around Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our Sun. It is a rocky planet and warm enough to allow the existence of liquid water. However, there is a drawback. Proxima Centauri emits intense bursts of radiation, which could cause episodes of high radiation on Proxima b, making the planet inhospitable for life as we know it. The ability to settle on the exoplanet Proxima b is seriously compromised due to this phenomenon. Despite its promising conditions for habitability, the challenge of the radiation emitted by its star is a considerable obstacle that limits the possibility of human colonization or exploration on Proxima b. Number 1. TRAPPIST-1e. The TRAPPIST system is located 40 light-years away from Earth, a significant discovery announced by NASA in 2017. The system, known as TRAPPIST-1, is unique because it hosts 7 Earth-sized planets, all potentially habitable, orbiting a single star. The configuration of these planets reminds us of our own solar system. NASA's Hubble telescope has provided crucial data indicating that the planets TRAPPIST, 1b and TRAPPIST, 1c very likely lack hydrogen-rich atmospheres, which increases the possibility that they can maintain liquid water on their surfaces. Further studies in February 2018 revealed that these planets are primarily composed of rock. Among the 7 worlds, TRAPPIST-1e stands out as possibly the most habitable. Something astounding is the fact that from its surface, The other 6 planets would appear close enough to look like moons in the sky. TRAPPIST-1 has been highlighted as the most similar planetary system to our own discovered to date. Since 2018, researchers have continued their efforts to determine the atmospheric characteristics of these planets. Although several have been identified as promising in terms of habitability, there is still much to discover, especially regarding their atmospheres and geological composition. The journey to any of the planets we have explored would be a titanic and extremely long mission, with trips potentially extending for thousands of years. It would require significant advancements in life support technology and propulsion systems to make it possible. Nonetheless, despite the technical and logistical challenges, the exploration of these worlds continues to be a source of inspiration and speculation among space enthusiasts and scientists. Do you dream of visiting any of these planets? How do you think life would be there? Leave us your opinion in the comments and don't forget to click subscribe to continue our long journey with Infinity Science.